Hey Tugboats, it's Shiipty and welcome back to the channel for another episode of Blended Life. We are here with Gabby and yes, she is crying on her camping trip and I'm sure you guys are already thinking and your gears are grinding. You're like, why is Gabby crying? What could have possibly happened? Well, in the last episode, we know that Duchess was sick, and unfortunately, Duchess did officially pass away. She passed away on Winterfest Day, so right on Christmas, and poor Gabby, she really didn't want to come on this trip, but Diego told her that she more than likely should just to help her keep her mind off of things, so that is why she decided to continue on coming to this trip. And plus, Aspen had already paid for everything, and she just really felt like she had to, but she was also hopeful that Diego could possibly be right and this could help her with her grief. But yes, Gabby is crying in the hot tub, y'all, and oh my god, I wanted to tell you guys. So, I am recording this today as of Monday. It is 9:16 a.m. I start my first day back at college today and I have class at 11, so I have to leave after this, but I was so anxious. I said, let me hop on, let me play Sims with them a little bit and just enjoy company with them, so that way maybe it'll help with my stress and anxiety of school. So yeah, if any of you all are also going back to school, I hope you'll have a good day today or later this week. I'm not really sure how school districts are working around the US or around the world, but yeah, I hope you guys have a really good day and let's play some Sims to hopefully get rid of those first day jitters. So Duchess passed away a few days ago, as I said, and so it's been a little bit, but she still, has that feeling in her heart. It says she has 2 more days left of mourning her pet, and yeah, she's just trying her best to be a little bit more into the trip, more energized and everything, and she's also been missing her kids, so yeah, it's just been hard. Look at her playing soccer. She's like, oh, I would have been playing soccer with Aldo right now. But let me go ahead and show you guys this lot. So I got this off the gallery, and if you ask me where, I was not thinking when I got it, so I really don't remember. But this is where Aspen typically brings her family. We all know that Aspen is not lacking in the financial department. So she brings her family here typically, and it's really, really nice. It's huge, and it's just got everything you could possibly need when camping. So, or just like enjoying the wilderness. They're not like actually camping. I would call it glamping if anything, because there's a whole spa up here. You could hire a masseuse to come rub your back, do your nails. I mean, it's just a really nice place. And the fact that Aspen literally paid for all of this, so kind. She also let Marisol have this bed because she knows Marisol just had a baby also. She wants her to be comfortable. But in this room, we have Amber on the bottom bunk. We have Nina on the top. And then we have Aspen on this other this other bed. And then over here, you all know that Gabby does not have a good relationship with her mother. I mean, she does, but it's not like, they're best friends or anything. But they are sharing a bed because, Laura didn't have anywhere else to sleep. And who better than to sleep with her daughter? But yeah, guys, she is hoping that this trip brings a whole bunch of things for her, grieving her pet, a closer bond with her mother, and just enjoying time with her girlfriends. So getting closer with them as well. But it looks like everybody's dancing. I think there's a restaurant next door or something, so we were all gonna go check that out and see what it's like over there. Aspen is pumped. She's like, oh, I love this station. What are y'all listening to? I actually have no idea what they're listening to, but y'all, they are jamming. But yeah, I was thinking we could possibly... Oh, she's making marshmallows. I love this. She's literally roasting marshmallows. Oh my gosh, this place is such a vibe. The functionality of everything is amazing. And Aspen, she can't help herself. She's like, I gotta clean. I gotta get it tidy in here. But Gabby has been in her pajamas for a while, so I decided to take her out and put her in something official. And there she goes again. She's thinking about Duchess. And I mean, I don't blame her. That is such a hard thing to deal with, is the passing of a pet, because you just feel like you never have long enough with your pet. So I totally get why she's sad. I feel for her, and I'm just so sad for her that she is trying her best to get through it. A lot of you guys also had so many thoughts and comments to share on Mr. Aldo when it came to his curricular activities or after school activities. And don't worry, I hear you guys loud and clear. I am worried for him as well, and Nani will eventually find out. Like I said, the truth will always reveal itself, and even if you're not ready, it's gonna come out. So Eldo really needs to either decide if he's gonna tell her or just stop what he's doing. But girls, why are you sleeping the day away? Oh my gosh, she's literally laying here in bed next to her mom and she's just sobbing. I can't. I have literally never seen a sim do that. Just like pause in bed and take their time to get up. Like, Gabby, honey, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. She is just going through it right now, guys. But maybe going to this restaurant in town will help her. Oh, she's gonna go have a cry next. Her mom's like, why are you crying, honey? What's going on? Like, are you okay? Oh, I feel like she would probably talk to her mom and ask for advice. Yeah, just be like, Mom, what did you do when we lost that dog that I had as a kid? Like, how do you cope with this? Because I just don't know what to do. And her mom's going to come over and sit next to her. And she's going to tell her, honey, you just have to accept it. Sometimes we lose our pets and it's never a good feeling, but you will eventually find a way to deal with it. And then she's going to tell her, also look at it like this. You had so many good memories with her and you gave Duchess such a great life. And just always try to remind yourself that you did your part. She had a really happy life and she was never upset. You remember all the grilled cheeses she ate? She was such a happy dog. And just think about it like this. She's in a happier place. She's not in pain anymore. And Gabby's like, you're right, Mom. I need to try to look at it on the bright side, and thank you so much for talking to me. I was just really upset about it. And she's like, of course, just anytime you ever need me, you just let me know. Now, they did have a negative relationship for that, and I don't know why. My game has been doing that lately with a lot of people, just randomly. Let me know if you guys are facing that as well. But she's gonna give her mom a hug and just say thank you for talking to me. I really needed that. It's just really hard dealing with losing Duchess. So guys, I just realized I was not recording. I'm so sorry. But the girls are sitting here. Everyone's talking and chatting. And Gabby just feels bad because she keeps having to step away from the table to collect herself. She's just super sad about the loss of her pet. And so coming in here and trying to regain her mood has helped her out tremendously. She's feeling a little bit more confident now. I'm going to have her come back out here and sit with her friends, actually. And I just wanted to show you guys, look at everyone sitting at this table. I love the energy. We have so many different friends from so many different parts of our life. We've got Marisol, who we met through Marco. We've got Aspen, who we met through our son. I said daughter. And then we have Nina, who we met through college. We've got Amber, who's our childhood friend. And then, of course, our mom, birth. But yeah, we are here at this restaurant and oh my gosh, Gabby, just sit. It's okay, honey, just sit down. But the girls have already ordered their dinner. We are just waiting for it to be delivered. Hopefully it'll come out at a respectable time and not super, super late. But yeah, Gabby's just been having a hard time. When they got here, she expressed to her friends that she was sorry about, constantly being upset mood, and her friends were all like, girl, it is so fine. We understand you lost your dog and we just get that you're not going to be in your best mood. Like, it's okay. Gabby is starting to feel a little bit better, listening to the music, vibing with her friends, drinking her favorite drink, and then having a grilled chicken. It is amazing. It's excellent quality. And she's just feeling better. Among friends, Gabby is in her element, surrounded by people who love her. She also has a close connection perk. She has the out to dinner, and then she also has great tunes, and then satisfying Sarah's Apollo, whatever that is. That sugary, sweet, familiar flavor is just what your sim needed to wash their cares away. Oh my gosh, I love that she's feeling better. Everybody's like, oh my god, this food smells so good. And Gabby's just vibing. I'm going to have her start eating her grilled chicken. Girls, can y'all start eating so that way when we do have to go, we don't have to worry about anybody leaving any food behind. Aspen cleared her plate, no question. Whenever she comes here, she always gets the steak and the same drink. And she just really loves this place. And everyone's telling Aspen, thank you so much for showing us this place. And she's like, girl, no problem. If I didn't tell you guys about this, I would just be out of my mind. This is like the best spot in town. I specifically come to this restaurant anytime I come out here camping. And everybody's like, well, Aspen, we just all appreciate you paying for everything since we've been here. You're so kind, and we really appreciate it. We all needed a break. You know, we're all moms, and sometimes you just need time to yourself. And Aspen's like, yeah, I get it. And Marcel's like, yeah, I'm a new mom. This is my first kid, but man, it's hard work. And this break is exactly what I needed. And I'm just so thankful to be around you girls. Like, even though these are Gabby's friends, they're all creating their own bond amongst each other. You know, we have Aspen, who's getting introduced to the group of friends, and then also Marisol. You know, Nina and Amber had already known each other prior due to Gabby. I said Aspen again. But, you know, now they're all just growing even closer and have such a respect for one another, and I really, really like that. But it looks like everyone's wrapping up their dinner. Nina must not have been too hungry. She's ate as much as she could, and then it looks like our mom is taking her time as well, but hopefully we can all eat our food and no one can go home hungry. Please don't waste any money. Aspen paid for everything. So the girls just got back from dinner and we are playing some beer pong, and since I have the mod, they should actually start to get a little bit of a buzz, so this is going to be quite interesting. Now it looks like it's Marisol's turn. She has to drink because apparently Laura is really good at this game, which I had no idea. But Marisol's like, oh my gosh, Gabby, we're losing. We got to get it together. They thought that playing this would probably help with her mood and just lighten her up a little bit, you know, make her have some kind of distraction on her brain. Like, once you have a goal, whether it be like playing a game or doing a puzzle, you can get a little more focused on what's at hand. Now, oh my gosh, I think we're actually going to lose this game. Gabby and Marisol have 1 cup standing, while Aspen and Laura have so many. And Gabby isn't crying because she's sad right now. She's just crying because she's losing. But she's like, how can I lose against my mom and Aspen? Aspen, did you play this a lot? And Aspen's like, yeah, girl, I played all the time. And you guys don't know, but we are going to be exploring more of Laura, aka Gabby's mom's like background story. She used to be a very party girl. Like, you would see her and you would probably think, oh my god, there's no way she was into stuff like that, you know, hanging out, doing like parties. But yeah, Laura had Gabby when she was a teen as well, and so, you know, she was out there hanging out with people and everything, but because she had her mom, aka Alma, she was able to make the best of it. Now I am going to have them play again, so we're going to play, oh wait, not play again, so let's play with a teammate. I think I had that selected, oh my gosh. So let's play with Marisol and then go against Laura and Aspen again. Hopefully we can actually win this one. But yeah, we're going to be exploring more of Laura's background. You guys are going to get to know like some information on Gabby's dad, who we have never met, but yeah, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to find out why her dad was never in the picture, where he is, and all of that fun stuff, and why Laura left him and wasn't with him anymore. But I wanted to expose that story through Gabby on this trip. She's going to connect with her mom. You know, maybe she wants to know about her dad and ask questions and all that. So I figured we could do that on this trip and just have her find out more information about her dad. But Laura, oh my god, I think we might have a close game this time because the girls are tied at this point. Now, who's gonna have to drink this beer? Poor Marisol. She has been having to take the shots for Gabby. She's like, I'll drink it, girl, don't worry. She has had so many, but hopefully Gabby will step up and have a beer as well. Oh, Marisol, good job. Yeah, guys, I think this is going to be a close game. So we decided to get in the hot tub, and when we came up here, I noticed this right here with Gabby. It says something's not right. Gabby has a horrible feeling that something isn't quite right with one of her guardians, aka her mother. She's like, Mom, what's going on? I saw you weren't like in your head when we were playing beer pong. Are you okay? Like, are you thinking about something? Are you all right? And it comes to find out that she is actually having some memories that are coming back to her, and she's feeling a little saddened by those memories. She's thinking about her situation with Gabby's father, and Gabby is going to poke more. She's going to ask more questions and ask her and just be like, well, what do you mean? Like, what, my dad? Like, what happened with you and my dad? And she's like, Gabby, it's a very long story, but I can try my best to explain it to you. And she is gonna find out the truth about her father and why her and her parents aren't together anymore and why they never worked out. But long story short, what happened was Laura became pregnant by Gabby's father. And when that happened, his name is Louise, by the way. When she was pregnant by Louise, Alma saw him as this very bad kid who was like into the streets, and he was doing things kind of like a situation how Aldo is now. You know, he was doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing, and she did not want that for her daughter. So she told him that he could no longer see her and she could no longer see him. Now, the part that Alma didn't find out about until later was that Louise was actually calling out for help. He wanted help getting out of the situation he was in. He didn't want to be on the streets anymore. He wanted to be present for his family, and he was scared. They were threatening him. They were telling him that they were going to hurt his family. And so he packed up his stuff and he left. And when Laura wanted to chase after him, that is when Alma went ahead and said, "You are not to see him anymore. I forbid it. I don't want you around him. He's not good for you." All this and that. But yeah, as I said later, she found out the truth and she was really hurt by that. And she felt awful. She felt awful that she didn't help a kid who essentially came to her for help. And so they both really loved each other and they had planned to stay together. It was never an issue of like communication or that they didn't care for one another. It simply just was a misunderstanding with Alma, and that's exactly what happened. And Laura often thinks about him. She wonders how he is and if he turned out okay or if he is okay, because she didn't hear from him afterwards, and she doesn't know if he was ever in a situation where he was in trouble or his life was at stake. So she's just always wondered that. And whenever she does play beer pong or hangs out with friends or has parties and stuff like that, she has flashbacks to when she was a teenager and she would go to parties with him and they were just living, you know, they were kids, they were having fun. So she does often think back to that. But yeah, that's essentially what happened between Laura and Gabby's father, Louise. And Gabby is starting to see her mother in a new light now. She's like, "Mom, I get why you were so upset all those years and you kind of were frustrated all the time, and maybe it was because she just was trying her best to deal with what she was dealing with inside, and maybe sometimes she did take it out on Gabby and she didn't mean to. Not saying that it's right, but you know, it does happen." And so Gabby is now seeing her mom in a new light. Does Gabby want to get to know her father? She's not thinking that right now. Gabby has been her whole life without her dad. It's always been Alma, her mom, and her, so she doesn't really have any need to get to know her dad. She just thinks that there's just no point. You know, she's made it this far without him, and to have a relationship with him at this point would be weird if he is still alive. And so yeah, she's just gonna give her mom a hug and just tell her, "Hey mom, I'm really sorry for being such a brat when I was a teen. I had no idea that you were holding all that in." And you know, I'm sure a lot of y'all are asking questions now, like, what about Frank? Was she with Frank for all the right reasons? She is. She's with Frank. She loves Frank, and he's really good to her, and he makes her super happy. And they have a child together, aka Gabby's little brother. So, yeah, she's happy. She didn't marry him just because, but, you know, she did still have that love and reservation in her heart for Louise, but yeah, things happen and she tried her best to move on. But guys, I am going to wrap this part over here, not because I want to or because I'm going to class or anything, which I am soon, but I'm wrapping it up simply because I want to do more of this storytelling in the next part. I want you guys to kind of digest what I just told you in regards to like Laura's background and everything. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, don't forget to subscribe to become a tugboat, and also just a disclaimer, if I am quiet this week, it's just because it's my first week back to school. So I'm a full-time student, I also work part-time, and I'm a mom and a wife. So if I don't respond, it's not because I'm ignoring you guys. I usually will throw a heart on there letting you know I read your comment. But if I don't like fully reply, that is why. I don't want you guys to think I'm like ignoring you or I don't appreciate your words. I really do. I've been so busy lately. I'm so sorry. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, like it, comment down below. Let me know how you feel about Louise, if you want to get to know him. If you guys think I haven't created him, why wouldn't I? You guys have probably already seen him. But yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed this part. If you did, like I said, comment below, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. I love you guys. Bye.